Hello, so today I wanted to talk to you guys about the Noble Knights organization. They're a service dog organization that train dogs to help cops with PTSD, soldiers with PTSD, and just about anyone with a disability. So as you can see, this is Houston. He's my dad's service dog. My dad, he was a cop. So today I wanted to talk about cops, how they help us every day when we're in trouble or whenever we need help, but who's helping them when they have PTSD and when they need help. And then I want to talk to you about the Noble Knights organization, and I want to spread awareness of cops and PTSD and what we can do to help that. So, according to Psychology Today, more than 19% of all police officers develop some sort of PTSD. For my dad, he fell into that 19% because he was in Child Protective Services for about 4 years. And during that time, he had many gruesome cases. And because of that, he developed PTSD once he retired. And he really didn't realize it until he was in the sheriff's department. He got promoted to sergeant, so he was back on patrol. And then when he would come home, there was a loud bang, or if a baby started crying when my cousin came over, he'd start freaking out. So he went to a psychologist and he got tested, and he was diagnosed with PTSD. So because PTSD isn't a work-related injury, according to work comp, they don't pay for anything. They don't provide services, they don't provide medication, they don't provide insurance, they don't do anything. So my dad had to pay a lot of money for over 8 prescriptions, some making him feel like a zombie. He couldn't sleep. And one of the things he told me is that when he would go to sleep, when he'd take this medicine, he wouldn't dream. So then he would go to sleep, and then when he'd wake up, it was just blank. Like it was like he hit the pillow and then he woke up. So he hated it, and he was talking to psychologists, and he was saying like, "Hey, I can't do this. I don't like this. It makes me feel like a zombie. There's got to be something else." So that's when the psychologist wrote him a prescription for service dogs. And then so my dad went on Facebook and he said that he was looking for a service dog, and one of our breeders that we got my two other Labradoodles from said that she would donate it because her brother suffered from, passed away because of suicide due to PTSD. So Logan Ranch donated Houston. This is Houston. And he's been helping my dad ever since. So once we got the dog, um, he posted that he got the dog, and then Noble Knights contacted him and started just talking to him about training him and helping him. And all I can say is it's amazing what this dog could do. This is his vest. When he puts on his vest, he goes into a different mode. He helps my dad like you would not believe. If my dad's feeling anxious, if my dad feels uncomfortable, he goes up to him and he makes this little sound that makes my dad crack up, and he snaps him out of it. And he's a great dog. He just turned a year about a month ago, and he's already almost done with his qualification for service dog because he's just so smart. There's dogs in there that are in the program for 5 years, and he's almost done just being in there a year. So it's amazing what this dog has been able to do. But um, today, I wanted to talk to you about police officers because they don't have support when they're done. A lot of them commit suicide. So that was one of my biggest fears about my dad is he would always see posts or repost stuff like six cops committed suicide today due to PTSD. And I'm really glad that we got this dog because if we didn't, he'd probably be one of those officers. So I just wanted to tell you guys about this organization, Noble Knights, and just what they've done for me and my family, and I could never thank them enough. And just next time you see a cop, just understand that some of them are going through a lot in their head, and some of them just need help. So when that time comes to vote or to discuss about cops, PTSD, and work comp, Just remember me and my talk, and hopefully we can change that one day so all cops can get the help that they need. Thank you. Have a good day.